as usual, pretty much on the warm-up this Sunday. Getting to know you. Long-time listeners will know the drill by now. If you're new to the show, and to explain it for the benefit of my co-host as well, this is where we find out more about a team that, well, quite frankly, we don't know very much about.
Don't know anything about.
Anything, I think that's absolutely right. Jonny Drury, the media officer at Newtown AFC, joins us now to tell us more about that team. Morning, Johnny.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, great. Many thanks for joining us. So let's start with the basics, right? Newtown AFC. I don't even know what league they play in, so help me with that.
They play in the Welsh Premier League.
The Welsh Premier League and the Europa League, am I right?
Absolutely, yeah. First win on Thursday night.
So they played Valletta on Thursday, and the qualifying rounds, of course, took place. The Hammers won. Had to get that NJ's 3-0 on Thursday. So they beat Valletta. What a result that is.
Oh, it was a great scalp. Valletta come to Latham Park, Newtown's ground, on Thursday. I think everyone expected Newtown to lose, but they won, and to win in the 91st minute was something very special.
That's always sweet. Latham Park, he says, the ground. What's the capacity?
It's usually about 5,000, but it was all seated on Thursday night, so there was 1,420.
Okay. Now, Johnny, what is the greatest moment ever in the history of Newtown?
Now you're asking.
What's the one where Newtown fans go, I was there?
To be honest, I think Thursday night will probably be up there now.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it the first time you've been in the Europa League?
It's in the Europa League. They were in the UEFA Cup twice in the 90s.
Right.
And they lost both of them quite convincingly.
Right.
But Thursday night was a massive win against a big Maltese club.
So in terms of Welsh honours then, you never won the Welsh Cup or anything?
They won the Cup many years ago. And they've won various other different cups and stuff, but no, this Thursday night ranks up there as one of the best, I think.
What is the nickname for the club?
The Robins.
Okay. Why the Robins?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
You're the media officer, Johnny. You should know that. Wrist slapped on that one. Any famous fans?
There's a fan who's there every week, and a guy called Yolo Williams. He's a TV presenter, a Welsh TV presenter. He goes to the games quite a lot.
Okay, all right, that's not bad. And who is the greatest player ever? Who is the one that Newtown fans will say, he's the one? If we had to vote, he's the one.
Greatest player? There's quite a few up there. There was a guy who played in the 90s called Andy Cook. Went on to play for Stoke. Andy Cook.
Okay.
He's probably one of the biggest players that's probably ever played.
Okay. What about now? Who are the stars in the lineup right now?
Oh, I don't know. After Thursday, you'll have to say the whole team were stars, to be honest.
Oh, nice. Good answer.
And what is the ambitions? What realistic ambitions of Newtown? Let's say 5 years from now, Johnny. Where could Newtown be?
I think 5 years from now, I think they could be challenging at the top of the league. The way things are going, things were looking quite bleak about 4 or 5 years ago. But the manager Chris Hughes has come in and turned things around, and no one really expected them to be where they are at the moment.
Okay. What about a big rivalry? What's the needle match?
Oh, big rivalry. In the league, it's usually the New Saints who are the champions, and Aberystwyth. Really, there's not that many teams in Mid Wales.
Aberystwyth. Okay. Yeah. They've. Where do they do pre-season? What sort of? Do they go away for pre-season, or they stay?
No, they stay in Mid Wales at the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
And so 2-1 after the first leg, and obviously that was in Wales, right? So
that was yeah.
A return in Malta. How many away fans do you think you'll get for that?
We're expected about between 80 and 100 to travel over there.
Fair play.
Which is quite good for a small club.
Yes, it is. Are you confident?
Yeah, quietly confident. They've got an away goal, but I think the way the game went the other night, I think we can score at least one out there and hopefully win the tie.
And what happens? Let's assume you do win the tie. What happens then?
We play Copenhagen in the next round.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's a huge money spinner.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's a huge game. Copenhagen are a Champions League team usually, aren't they? So.
And you say 5,000 is your capacity, yeah?
Yeah.
And you couldn't. And let's say you get Copenhagen. Is there room, the potential to erect a temporary stand?
Possibly. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It might have to be moved to a bigger ground, but it'd be really nice to keep it at Latham Park. It'd be great.
Yeah. And what about the Premier League season? Because last season you finished where in the table?
We finished 6th in the table last season, and then went on to win the playoffs.
Right. Okay. So that's how it works. Yeah. Top 6 go into a playoff.
That's it. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So it's good times at the moment.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we got to the Welsh Cup final last year as well, and narrowly missed out on that. So it was a great season. Johnny,
sell your club for our listeners who've been sucked in by the last 5 minutes of chat. Why should they adopt Newtown as their Welsh club? Because they're just a great family club. They're, a lot of other supporters in the league,
Newtown are favourites with them as well. It's a great club, really good togetherness, and they're doing really well at the moment, so come down and support the Robins.
Good stuff, Johnny. Many thanks. If you didn't know much about them now, Jace, you certainly do, right?
I feel as though I support them. They're my second team. That's how much I know about them now.
You converted Jason Cundy, Johnny. Job well done, my friend.
Cheers, Johnny.